Tonight, a Target 12 investigators exclusive, the Providence highway shooting, the aftermath. It was a little more than 1 year ago. A handcuffed man stole a state police cruiser, sparking a statewide manhunt that ended in a hail of gunfire.
Providence police studied the deadly shooting and issued an after-action report. Tonight, we're revealing their findings for the first time. Target 12 investigator Tim White is here now with the exclusive details.
The 10-page after-action report covered a lot of ground, but here are a few highlights. The good news: communication among Providence police officers was good and helped cut through the chaos. The bad: communication with Rhode Island Hospital wasn't great. More on that in a moment. And the crime scene was so big, the department wants to buy new technology to help in the future.
Shots fired! They're still shooting.
Before the officer-involved shooting that took the life of 32-year-old Joseph Santos, there was the high-speed police chase. The incident sparked when a suspect stole a Rhode Island State Police cruiser. Police thought this white pickup seen here in DOT video was involved. It wasn't, but the driver fled nonetheless.
And we have the luxury of looking back with video and dissecting it.
Providence Public Safety Commissioner Stephen Perry says in the wake of the incident, the department will be changing its high-speed chase policy. He says details will be released within 2 months.
Because we're trained to get the bad guy, and when somebody doesn't stop for the police, that's a person that we are trained to apprehend. And sometimes we go to an extreme in that apprehension.
The Providence Police after-action report, reviewed by Target 12, found communication with Rhode Island Hospital was poor. ER staff thought they needed to prepare for an active shooter situation. The breakdown in communication pulled resources from conducting other medical services. Perry says it's possible misinformation on social media made its way to the ER.
We looked at how can we better communicate, because we have a direct line into the emergency department.
A spokesperson for the Rhode Island State Police declined to release their after-action report, saying they don't think it's a public document, but they previously allowed Target 12 to get a first-hand look at new partitions being installed into cruisers in an effort to prevent another theft.
So we're just trying to make it as safe as possible for the men and women on the job.
The Providence Police report also raised a concern about crossfire among officers. Perry says the video of the incident is being used in training.
I don't recall having any police officers down range or on the other side of fire, but we did have civilians that were there still in the vehicle. Yeah, that's a concern.
The police department has also budgeted money to purchase a new piece of technology to handle a large crime scene like this one, new at 6. We'll tell you what it is and how much it costs. With the Target 12 investigators, Tim White, Eyewitness News.
Tonight, new details on a Target 12 investigators exclusive, the Providence highway shooting, the aftermath.
It was a little more than 1 year ago as police chase ended in a hail of gunfire on an on-ramp to Route 95.
At 5 o'clock, we revealed the changes coming to the Providence Police Department's high-speed chase policy in the wake of the incident.
And new at 6, Target 12 investigator Tim White reveals the technology the department wants to buy that they hope can help investigate large crime scenes.
We were provided a copy of the Providence Police Department's after-action report following the shooting. It says one of the issues investigators ran into was processing such a large crime scene. In November 2017, a handcuffed suspect stole a Rhode Island State Police cruiser. In the ensuing manhunt, police attempted to stop this white pickup truck. It turned out the driver wasn't their man, but he fled anyway. The chase ended when officers and troopers opened fire on the truck as the driver rammed other cars. 32-year-old Joseph Santos was killed, his passenger seriously hurt.
My recall was 45 or so rounds that were fired.
An after-action report conducted by the Providence Police found investigators had difficulty accurately processing and mapping out an especially large crime scene. The solution? Buy a high-tech 3D photograph system. Money for the camera was placed in the department's 2018 budget proposal.
And so rather than take out the old, tape and measure and reconstruct or document a crime scene. It's technology that's able to do that forensically with, a camera in three-dimensional.
The manufacturer of one type of camera says on their website it uses lasers to scan a large area quickly, then generate a three-dimensional computer-generated model that can be examined from all angles.
I think it's good policy that you review in an after action and examine what you did and what you could have done differently.
A department spokesperson says the system costs roughly $76,000 for a 2-year contract. Money for the camera didn't pass the 2018 budget, but they are trying again this year. With the Target 12 investigators, Tim White, Eyewitness News.